Okay, we're here this afternoon. I'm Karen Johnson, and you are Alex.
Alexander Andelkovic.
Thank you. So what the audience won't see, which maybe it's a good thing, was you and I happened to be at the same lunch table and ended up in this little conversation about, of all things, Agile. And I made a comment to you, and I want to have a chance to make sure I get quoted accurately, that I'm not necessarily for or against Agile, right? It's not about Agile. To me, it's about people wanting to work together. And I think if they want to work together, they will, regardless of what the software development lifecycle looks like. But I think you had some reactions to that, and I wonder if we might want to relive some of that with other people.
Sure. My initial thought was that you were against working Agile. But I think I realized while we were talking that you were bringing it to another level, the meaning of, like you say, working together. And I think it's really important that you are clear when you talk to each other, so that you're on the same page. Otherwise, it's easy to get into this defensive positioning and try to claim your rights.
Right, and I think when you get stuck in a rigid pattern, whatever that pattern may be, it's hard to really work together, right? And the odds start to be stacked against you. What do you think in the Agile methodology helps to break that down? What do you think makes it easier?
I think it's just people forced to talk to each other. I think that's the thing that are the initiator of get this process going.
So do you think that like the frequency of stand-up meetings and...
Yes, daily. You can't avoid communicating with people. That's what I like with it. So I encourage other areas also to try it out, to see if it can help out.
So do you have any tips or experience or comments about working with people remotely, which I'm seeing the irony of this, right? Because we know like we're being filmed, and so like we're not with people, and yet they can see us and we can't see them, right? So it's hard for us to get a reaction. Do you have the same problem on Teams?
Yes, and the challenge there is, as I see it, is to be, don't lose focus. Be focused on keep in contact, be in touch with the people that you're working on remote, so that they don't feel left out or put on the sideline. I think that's really, really important. Then you will get a lot of synergies from that.
Any tips on how to make that happen?
First, I think it's good to have a physical meeting if possible. Invite them to like some kind of kickoff or event to get to know the person. That will help a lot in communicating remote, when you know a little bit about the person you're dealing with. And then it's try to be flexible. What are the people's need on their side? Okay, someone might have to go up early in the mornings to speak, and some have to stay at work late, to see if we can find a balance there. I think that's really, really important.
Hopefully not both on the same day, right? Up early, stay late.
Hopefully not, but that can happen.
Yeah, it does happen.
Yeah.
I've done it,
Yeah.
been there. So your talk was earlier today,
Yes.
and I think you spoke on Agile and automation. Do you want to tell us a little bit about that?
Yes, I was speaking about rapid test automation. That's, as I see it, the next step in working Agile with test automation from a manual tester's point of view. So the basic idea are to get the manual tester more involved in doing test automation locally on their own computer, and sharing reusable code to other manual testers and developers and test automators.
Wow. So you take manual testers and you get them involved in automation. Does that mean you try to school them in automation, or you try to cull their ideas to get somebody else to automate?
I think it's a two-step phase. Phase one is to try to get the manual tester to see the reality the test automator lives in, and then from the manual tester's point of view, try to, okay, how much can the manual tester contribute, and then try to find the common grounds to stand on. Sometimes it can mean that the manual tester, if he's skilled, can help out in doing some scripted test automation. Sometimes it could be more of a coaching role, or like help out with doing modeling or researching about the functionality that needs to be tested.
That is very cool. I don't often hear people talk about trying to bridge the gap between manual and automation. It almost becomes like two camps.
Yeah.
Sounds like you're trying to bridge that gap.
Yeah, and there's another bridge that are usually forgotten in this communication, and that's the communication between the developers and the testers and test automators. And usually the developers, if they see that the manual testers are interested in their code, they tend to be more open to let the manual testers be part of the development process. And a bonus effect can be that they start to do more testability of their code and start to increase the unit testing of the stuff, because they see that people are interested in their work.
Yeah, I think people need to know you care about their work, right?
Yeah, that's really, really important. You get so much from that. It's easily always in when you're busy with your schedule doing things.
Okay. Any final comments you'd like to make?
I would. I wonder what we will talk tomorrow at lunch. It will be interesting to see.
It was getting very interesting at lunch today. No doubt. But I think we almost went full circle, right? So.
Yeah, it feels like that.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you.
Yeah, thank you
for
very
your
much.
time.
Thanks.